What is up, y'all? HOTATO here, back with HOTATO Talks episode 3. Today, I know this video is getting released. It's the costume event right now, but it's already happened. I know, but hey, it is what it is. I don't want to bombard you guys with crazy amounts of uploads, especially when I have like crazy new ideas. No big deal though. I'm going to do what most people need to do. All right, this is a PSA, public service announcement. Go take care of all of your neglected projects. Okay, that's exactly what I'm gonna do right now. I've been talking about it for weeks and many episodes now that I need to level up some damn heroes that I want to use in wars or just take in various different places. So we're going to start with these three. These guys have been these four, at least on the right, have been my neglected heroes. And then I got Screecock recently from the League of Villains. Yes, I do emphasize that heavily on purpose. Sue me. So let's start with our 4 stars. No, let's start with our 3 stars. Yeah, let's go Frosty Dosty. No. Let's do Sabina first. Why? Because I need to ascend her. So I need to ascend her. Perfect. And then I'm going to go to her costume. I don't think I'm ever going to use her regular. So right now I'll just leave it at level 1. As the same thing I did with Melindor. Because at most of the time when I play, I don't ever see a need to have a cleanse and not a buff. So she's always pretty much going to stay in the buff formation or the costume formation is just far superior. So I'm just going to power level her costume from 0 to 10. Or is it what? 0 to, what is it, max 70. See, I knew that. So we're going to power level her to level 70. Let's hope I have enough food. I'm going to feed, yes, blah, blah, blah. Get used to it. I'm going to using 3 stars and all that shit right now. Why? Because I have so many of them. And I need to make space. Let's see how much space I do have from just doing that alone. Whoopsies. I have 2 slots. Really? All of that for 2 slots? All right, then I'll feed Kelile some trainer heroes. I need to open up some more space. And as you guys knew, I have training camps running for fucking mad days right here. 1,579 heroes just chilling in here. Love it. Really? Punk. Cool, and then we'll do the same thing. We're going to send the regular, because I really like her costume. Fast mana, tons of burn damage over 2 turns. I think that would be awesome to have. It's, hit all 300 plus damage to everybody over 2 turns. Way better, in my opinion, than her current skill. I don't know. I just think fast mana and hit all is just way, 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 way cooler. So same thing goes for her. I'm going to level her up all the way up to max as well. So we just made some more slots. Fuck. You know what? Bear with me, guys. I'm going to do it, and y'all aren't going to be happy about it. Oh, whoopsies. Oh, shit. What? Hold on. If I just do 1 trainer hero, is it max? All right. I'm going to be a little bit more efficient. You guys are going to have to watch me do this like 50 times. But anyways, HOTATO Talks is usually when HOTATO decides to talk about random shit. And what does HOTATO want to talk about today? Let's ascend. Yes. All right, cool. Now make more room for some shit. Honestly, let's just talk about what just happened. We had League of Villains just now, and that was a very interesting event, if I don't say so myself. I found it pretty difficult to play, because normally I take, what's his name? It'll come to my head. I usually take, Proteus. I was about to call him Prometheus. We were talking about Prometheus yesterday with some cousins. But anyways, I was going to take Proteus. I usually take Proteus always for the challenge events because that guy comes in clutch. If you don't know, Proteus is the most game-changing 4-star, in my opinion, next to Costume Regard, because mana control is absolutely clutch in this game. So for me, it was a reflect purple, so I'm not going to take him. And I have weak blues and weak yellows for the most part. Except for the 3 stars. 3 stars, I went through that with the breeze, but the 4 stars, I was struggling. And the 5 stars, I was definitely struggling because I had to take a bunch of 4 stars and no mana control. I took a bunch of antidotes and items, and man, I'm not balling with items like everyone else is, maybe. So it was really tough for me to get through it. But overall, I thought the event was kind of cool just because it was new. It was a little bit shorter. It was only 10 levels instead of the typical 15 that they usually have. And I don't know. It was all right. I mean, it's just something new. I didn't think it was any more interesting than, say, the Guardians event or whatever when you actually do playthrough. It just felt like any other challenge event. Nothing special to it. And then with the new heroes, again, just new heroes. I mean, they're cool to have, add to the roster, do some collections, and what has you. But in my opinion, no one absolutely game-changing that you needed to get them right away. Like, you have to get this hero now. Except for Toxicandra. Toxicandra is probably the only one of that bunch where if you're a whale, which I am not, and you really wanted someone, she would be the one to go for. If you're going to do 100 summons and you wanted to get someone, Toxicandra is going to be the person to get in that bunch. But otherwise, everyone else just looks like a great, addition to your roster. No one that you absolutely must level up right away. Most of them are offensive focused. Talked about it in my last video about, when I kind of went through the heroes and gave my opinions on them. So, pretty interesting. Just like seeing new shit. Like, from earlier this week, talked about the new formations that got released. Oh my god, new formations is so fun. Sick. Alright, final ascension. I have a decent amount of food left. I don't even know if I'll be able to fully level up Kelile. But we'll see what we can do. Hey, get some more food. Perfect. Okay, this should be enough as long as I'm not very frugal with my trainer heroes and whatnot to get them to expedite that process. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And then plus, again, I have costumes as well that I could use. But yeah, I just love seeing new things. So with the new formations and being able to do like double, reverse double, and fighting against those, oh man, it just changes all the monotony up from seeing green tanks and red tanks and blue tanks, and then that's it, right? You just plan against the one tank color that's out there. But now you could do the reverse, which I think is a lot. I think the reverse is really good, depending on your heroes. Like the reverse standard, where it's a A instead of a V. Depends, I guess, on how you look at it, but it's an A. Okay. Or, man, the doubles. As you guys saw, I was jumping out of my seat because of how you turn a hero hit 3 to a hit 5 because of that. Absolutely awesome. Just reversed the clock on Gravemaker, made him OP all over again. And definitely want to try it again with more hit 3 very fast mana heroes that I have. So I'm going to probably trade out Clarissa for, or Onyx for Clarissa on that team. And I'm going to see if we can really just obliterate them like really fast because of the fact that you can hit 5 at 6 tiles. Kind of unfair, but also kind of fun. And it's really no harm to anybody else. It's just rating like anybody else. Any other time, you know, you win cups, you lose cups, you get good boards, you get shitty boards. It happens to us all. 'Tis what it motherfucking is. And it's all good. Oh, yay! Max skill. Sweet. Oh, I only got 4-star costumes. I'm saving those. Never mind. I believe I also still have food crates as well. So if I absolutely needed to dip into those boys, I could. 14 more levels on Sabina until she's max. But yeah, love new shit. Love, love, love new shit. Speaking of new shit, Uraeus, the hero of the month. I want that guy bad. First of all, okay, he looks baked as hell. Which is hilarious, in my opinion, because he'd probably be smoking that Egyptian kush, you know what I'm saying? That probably that good shit over there. But his skill also looks pretty sick. And I need yellows. I need more yellows to level up my yellow team. I probably should level up, who'd-you-call-it now? Norns? But I've been holding off just because I don't know. I just felt like, I don't know. I felt like I could get, I might be able to get someone better. Might, right? That's always like a far-fetched thing. But I also wanted to make sure that I either can or can't get Uraeus in this month before I decide on Norns. I looked at the beta long ago and kind of made my decision to just hold off on... dude, have you guys noticed? They're not giving me very many purples for feeders right now. But I wanted to hold off until I could potentially get Uraeus or not, because I'm going to do... I'm gonna do Valhalla summons later this month as well, if I have enough gems. If I can accumulate enough, if I have some good deals that are out there that exist, okay, that I might be able to get him. If by this time, because this is this has already happened after my costume pulls, if I haven't gotten him yet, this is crazy. Past me is talking in the future about past me again. If I haven't got lucky enough. Hey, Max Sabina, baby. All right, the sick part about Max Sabina, average mana, turns her into 9 tiles because of the mana boost, because I have a level 5 mana troop, as you guys seen with me using Regard. She's going to come in clutch on Wars. Absolutely love it. Sweet. All right, moving on to Kelile. So... shit, what the fuck was I talking about? I was talking about past me, future me, talking about past me. Yes, Uraeus. So if I haven't gotten Uraeus by now, then I will do Valhalla summons. If I get Uraeus, I am strictly going to do coin summons for Valhalla if I get any coins, or if I have any extra coins. And that will be that. Because I really want the dude. He looks awesome. He hits a 1 for pretty strong sniper damage, but then he applies sand damage to everyone who has a minion. And in this meta of Minion City, Freya, Telluria, Bira, right? The 3 of the 2 that you see all the time are purple. So taking yellows against that would be amazing. So that's what I'm going to do. If I can get him, I'll probably do another episode of this as well, as long as I have enough feeders, we'll see. But if not, then if I don't get him, then most likely I'll just level up Norns and have a third 5-star yellow to take with me, which would be nice. All right, moving up the ladder. Speaking of Hero of the Months, people talk trash a lot. They're like, oh, this Hero of the Month sucks. This Hero of the Month's great, blah, blah, blah. What do you guys think about Uraeus? All right, I got 2 questions for you guys to put down in the comments below. Is your current opinion on Uraeus? Okay, first of all, let me check if that... Okay, that's exactly how you would pronounce it, Uraeus. or Uraeus, or Uraeus, or Uraeus. Sounds very, Polynesian. Uraeus. Anyways, I think it's Uraeus, or it could be Uraeus, because he's an Egyptian god of some kind. I don't know, man. But let me know what you think about him specifically, and then let me know who has been, if you guys have gotten Hero of the Months, who is your favorite Hero of the Month that you've received? Okay? Keep that in mind. The Hero of the Month that you have been lucky enough to pull, who is your favorite one? So I don't want you being like, oh, I have, who'd Hell. Oh, I love Hell, but I don't have her. Like, don't give me that shit. Tell me who you do have so you really can tell me that why they're your favorite. For me, it's Kingston, baby. Kingston is my favorite Hero of the Month. Why? He has a little bit of a... he's not just great as a sniper, and then the utility of potentially going all the way down to minus 51% attack. It was the fact that I had wanted Liana, and I talked to my nephew. And remember, this is the nephew that... Whoops, I didn't mean to kick Kingston. Remember, this is the nephew that got me hooked into this game. And so when I talked to him, I was like, hey, man, I really hope I can get Liana one day. I think this was actually maybe at his birthday or something. And I was like, yeah, I really hope I can get Liana. No, this was at my cousin's birthday at a Thai food restaurant. I remember this. That's how important this is to me. So we were at a Thai food restaurant talking to my nephew, and I was like, dang, I really want Liana. And literally, after I talked to him about wanting Liana, this was October of 2019. And that very same night, I summoned Liana with a Hero of the Month Kingston. I did this way back when I was a noob, so it's not like I had tons of materials either way, regardless. And I did this as a noob when I did the Elemental Summon. It was a green Elemental Summon. I was basically just waiting for it to come through. I didn't know that Elemental Summons were not as worth it as the Event Summons or Atlantis or what has you. But man, did that one time that it paid off big. It paid off massive. And so I was able to get Liana and Kingston. And then that's when I started discovering the Empires and Puzzles forums, Reddit, the Reddit forums, because I wanted to look up. I was like, okay, look, I have two heroes right here. I have Liana and Kingston, both very similar in skill. One hits harder. The other one has more utility. And I basically got a strong consensus that obviously you can't go wrong leveling up either of them. But Kingston just edged out slightly because of two factors, in my opinion, or two factors that I gathered. The fighter class to help him revive. So not only would be great on defense, he'd be awesome on offense as well. And then he's much more durable. So that lends him to being much more effective on defense as well. And his damage isn't even that bad. Like, his damage is pretty high. 445% damage versus 512. But the secondary effect and the elemental link. And so you see me, I take him on the green stack now. Oh man, it is sick. And then no burn. So when at the time it was very, very prominent grave makers out there, tons of grave maker tanks, just grave makers all around. And he was awesome to have so that at least only two heroes get hit with what's it called? Burn. When you put him in the middle, except for I haven't been doing that. So don't follow me. Do as I say, not as I do, because I have not been putting him into the middle like one of my commenters suggested, and I apologize. I know you told me I haven't done it yet. I'll get to it, okay? The next war, I'm going to do it. When I start raiding again, I'll do it, okay? My bad. Shoot me for it, whatever. So for me, Kingston, man. And then, let me tell you, the story of the fortune about Kingston just never ends for me. And again, I'd made some dumb decisions, but these dumb decisions paid off for me. And so I had I've done all the shit at that point. I did some Shrike Woods. I got lucky with some of the chests to get some tonics. So I was at 5 tonics basically. And one random night, I was like, I saw one of those deals where you could spend like 200 or 500 gems or something in the shop, and you have a chance of potentially getting a tonic. Right? Very slim, obviously. And it's a very not worth it if you're someone like me who at the time was free to play. And so I was like, oh, come on, fuck it. My luck's, I'm feeling lucky today. I bought it. Guess what popped up? The last tonic I needed to level up to Ascend Kingston to final form. It was unreal. So for me, it's not because he's the best hero in the game or he's the best hero that I own. Personally, I think Onyx is way cooler and Gravemaker are way cooler in terms of like their damage output and their skill style and what it looks like. But I have more of a connection to what happened around Kingston and how I got him and the fortune that fell on me when I was able to get him and ascend him as well. Final Ascension, by the way, on Kelile. Fuck yeah. By the way, I just hope you guys know that her name is Kelile. It's not Kelly. I feel like a lot of people miss that. It's definitely not Kelly. Most people want to say it because 2 I's and L's next to each other really kind of mix you up. Reading fast, dyslexia, all that fun stuff. It really gets to you. It's Kelile, guys. Or it could be, as my brother likes to say, Kelile. Kelile. I mean, it could be. It really could be. But we don't know. I'm just going to go Kelile. But yeah, we're almost done. So let me know, again, in the comments below, what you think about Uraeus or Uraeus. How is he as a hero? How he might play in the current meta of the minion generation heroes now coming to light. And then let me know who your favorite Hero of the Month that you've received is. If you have a backstory, if you have any kind of fun story like I had around it, put it down below. I know it's kind of a bit, but I'm only asking 2 things, guys. Just 2 things. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you all watching my videos. This is a new hobby I picked up during the pandemic, and it's been such a blast for me. Interacting with the community, talking with people who know this game more than I do, talking with the game about people who don't know the game as well as I do, and sharing knowledge with them, showing them what it's really like to be an average player in the game of Empires and Puzzles. It's been a absolute blast. I've been learning a lot of new things, not only about the game, but just about other skills like video editing and creativity about creating thumbnails and shit like that, titles, and it's just been awesome because I don't think I would have been doing this if the pandemic never happened. I don't think I would have been able to have the time to sit down and think like, oh, you know what? Let's make a YouTube channel and let's just go and have some fun. Speaking of which, I have ran out of food, almost ran out of food. So let's see if we can stretch it. Really close. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get to my 3 stars because I severely underestimated how much food 2 costumes from 0 to 10 would take, on top of having to ascend the 2 regulars first as well. Severely underestimated that. So I guess we're just getting to Kelile and Sabina today, but don't you worry. My neglected 3 stars will get leveled up. They will get leveled up. I just don't know when, though. Shit. Oh, shit. 5 levels left? 150k food. Speaking of that, let's see how many feeders. Wow! I've only used 570-ish feeders up to this point. I'm still above $1,000? Oh my god, I'd love to see that. Oh, here we go. I think I only need 2 more. If I get a bunch of 2 stars, I should be okay. I really don't want to take any food out from anywhere. Yes! 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 Hell yeah. Let's use that instead. Nope. Fuck yeah, guys. Level up. Oh, shit. Okay, look. I forgot to level up her... I didn't forget. I mean, I tried the entire time, okay? It's not like I forgot. I tried this entire time. But I leveled up her full, you know, to max, but I still have to... Why you gotta do this to me? Okay. 90%. If it doesn't fucking work, I'm gonna lose my shit. Thank you! Okay. That's it. That's it. 2 costumes. Maxed. You guys will see this in you guys would have seen this already in the last war released yesterday, because I would have used them, but whatever, it is what it is. All right, past me is going to talk about future me, just like how future me is talking about past me. All right, if you made it this far in the video, thanks for bearing with me. Thank you for watching my videos as usual. Like, subscribe, y'all know the deal. Leave in the comments below what you think about Uraeus and how he's going to be useful currently, as well as who your favorite hero of the month is that you currently own. And as usual, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.